Papa Tony here. I'll wait, see if anybody will join. Come on, Dave, Rich B, blowing up my phone. Come on, get on here. I can't look at my phone and be on there too. Just wait a few minutes, see if anybody comes on before I get started. Otherwise, I might just be talking to the air. All right. There's a full minute almost right now. All right. Well, what I brought out tonight was the Surewinder and the Brute Winder, so we can kind of see what they look like up against each other. Oh, Dave always asks about the case. There's a nice case. Which one's Brute? Which one's Surewinder? What's up, Rich B? Okay, which one's the Surewinder? Which one's the Brute Winder? Right or left? What you got? Which one? I'm going to say the Brute Winder's on the left because the box looks a lot nicer. Oh, no. That's the Surewinder. Wow. Well, let me get this one out first. I carry a bunch of crap in there. Mine don't look as nice as Tanner's. My Brute might look as nice, but let's lay it down here. Gonna have to set you down here a minute. Yeah, put this one together. Oh, jeez. A lot heavier. What you think? A little different in size. Looks like there's 15 people watching. If you could hit the like, and like Dave said, it just brings people in, makes the channel better. But what do you think about this? Is look at these here. I'm gonna set you back down over here. Here, I'm gonna have to turn the screen around. How do I do that? There we go. Sorry. Get this situated. There's the Brute Winder to my hand. It's a monster. It's what Tanner talks about adjusting all the time. These you can actually, like if you're going to do a 6-inch spring, you'll want to bring it in, you know, as far as you can get it in. That's why he bought 2, I believe, because he don't like to adjust it all the time, which I wouldn't blame him. See, and that just gives you A little more space here. Wait, disconnects. See, with this one, the bar goes through here. And it has this little extra leg on it. That unlocks. That pulls off. And that's how it goes onto the shaft. Slides over. Oops. Slides over, down. A lot quicker to lock on than that spring turner. But there it is. Oh man, it's heavy. Then you got the Surewinder. This thing, nothing to it. Same way. When I'm winding a spring, I'll put 2 in by hand, lock this in, 2/4 that is, and then put my drill on it. That way, I always go 30, 30 turns on a 7-foot door. But that's the difference between the Surewinder. Oh. This one's beefy. Just lifting this make you a strong guy. Oh, that's right. I gotta take this off. Hang on, I gotta clean my hands off. Don't want to get all dirty. Got 3 likes. All right, thank you. There's Dave. Made it. What did I win? Oh, you're Dave. We're almost done. We're almost done. Well, I don't do these 4-hour things. I can't go that long. Hey, Evan. Just messing with you, Dave. So you didn't see the Surewinder and the Brute? Did the whole video for you so you could see how nice it was. Dan the man's on here tonight. Saw Mama. Did you? Yep, she's right over here. Mama Kitty. There, Mama Kitty. Yeah, I know, baby. She's a good kitty. She wasn't last year. She'd hiss at me last year. All right, let's see. Heck now. Well, man, I was tired yesterday. I mean, like I said, you just like lullabied me to sleep. Something else I wanted to talk about was like on a garage door, if you don't know if the springs are right, you know to weigh it, right? Correct? You guys know the formula for it on a 7-foot door, on an 8-foot door. I can't get my calculator to work. Oh, there. Oh, it works by light. That's why. Let's see. Brought this in. Purple. This is pretty handy. shoot. I can't turn it. If you look, I don't know, there might be too much glare on it. Right here, it gives you the height of the door, your multiplier, how many turns you should put in it. If anybody, let's see, needs a copy, let me see if I can get it up there. You can, I'll get it out of this. This is a pretty, this is up to 10 foot. I don't know if you guys can take a snapshot of that. Let me back up a little bit more. That's a good thing to have right there. I've got it all the way up to 14 foot. If anybody would need it, your multipliers to figure out what spring you need. Can I get this back in there? I can't see. I always have too much. 1993. I don't know, Dave. I thought it was 92 on the photocells. Thought it was late 92. I bet you know the answer to that, Dave. I do more residential. Can you guys hear my Christmas music? Hopefully you can't. I turned it way down. So that's really all I had. I just wanted to show you guys that piece of paper with the multiplier. And I don't know, Evan, do you know how to do that with the multiplier? How about you, Dave? You're a rookie, aren't you? Just teasing. Rolling code. Rich B leave, did he? The guy with the radio face. Hey, Evan, do you want to get in this live and we can sit here and chit chat? I couldn't get anybody else in. I don't know if I could do it. Evan, no, you're out of country. You are here, Rich. Do you see that paperwork, Rich? Have you ever weighed a door? Anybody know how that works? I can explain it. So let's just say, I'll just explain it real quick. Let's just say that door over there is 140 pounds. It's 7 foot tall. So what I would do is go to this multiplier, which I already know it's 0.2885. So if it's a 7 foot, it says right here 2885. And I already know it's a 140 pound door, which I'm going to have to move because my calculator won't work. So I take 140 times 0.2885. That gives me an IPPT of 40.39. So that's how easy it is. go to my Bible here. 40.39, which are, these are the springs I carry. Right here. And I have the IPPT right there, so I can go right to it real quick. So for me, I only carry, what, 10 springs, 12 springs, whatever it is. And that was 40. So for me, I don't know about you guys, but I'd use this 26242 because it's a 39.8 IPPT. Uh-oh. It must be too loud. The wife's telling me to shh. I'm trying to sleep, she says. I don't know where I can move. But that's what you do. It's that simple. Oh, and the other thing, you have to have the 4-inch drums. That's another thing that's multiplied into that 2885. If you had, you know, different size drums, that would change the whole thing. That's a 7-foot door with 4-inch drums. Let's see. I gotta be quiet. I'll move over here. Get away from the wall. That's our bedroom wall right there. I can go live. I don't think so. I read the instructions, Evan. It said I can have anybody in there that can accept that link. Didn't say you had to do. I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm not a wizard of that. Let's see. Heck yes, Evan. Yes, I weigh an email service. How quick do they get back with you, Rich? Is that pretty quick? When you email them? What's RB? It was probably Dave, Evan. He just probably said, nope, wrong number. Go in the vehicle. I don't know. Well, let me go grab keys. Because I'm not sitting out in the cold. Here you can stare at my bicycle tire. Or here, better yet, I'll let you look at all my old trucks. Got them out for my grandson. Bought some at auction. Be right back. Chop, Mama Kitty. The old 50. Oh man. Oh burr. I'm gonna have to go to the shop. My bed's too close to the bedroom window. Oh no, I'm gonna lose. I can't. I'll lose Wi-Fi if I go back there. Hang on a minute. Oh, man. Freaking cold out. Move out to the road here. Maybe she won't hear the van running. There we go. Oh yeah, to get light. Oh, nice. Hopefully the car's not too loud. Tonka. That's right. Some old 70s Tonka. I love my metal trucks. My grandson, you should see my shop. I got a bunch more out in the shop. He plays with them out there. Technical difficulty, he means. Oh, Dave. Come on down, Dave. Let's see. I gotta find a place for you to sit. I could go down to Dan's house if he's still on here. You still on here, Dan? There we go. Check that out. I gotta get the heat going. This is too cold. Old memories, I guess. Oh shit. I can't scroll. Hang on, I gotta get situated. Five likes. Looks like 6 people are on. How do you tell who's on here? Tanya? That's my ex-wife. Oh shoot. What'd I do? Good. People are dropping off. Dropping like flies. What's my good cert? Well, I'm in it right now. It's a it's a Dodge Caravan. 2000, I don't know. 2000, I think 11. I don't know. I got this guy's minivan. I bought his business, the remainder of his business, phone number and all that. And I got the van, trailer, the rest of his parts, phone number. But yeah, I don't even know. It's some kind of Caravan. It's oh man, I'm freezing. Sorry. I can't think. I'm so cold. Oh, what is it? It's a work van, whatever they call that. I gotta warm up here a minute. They come and go. What I miss? Minivan. Yeah, this is a minivan. I love it. I love it. I have my 2 others. I have F-150s, Ford F-150s. I have a 2018 Ford F-150 and a 2006 Ford F-150. My 2018, I use that for commercial because it's 4-wheel drive, and I think it can pull my big trailer or my scissor lift. My white truck, my 2006, I use it to install doors, and this van too, because we pull a trailer now. Well, I shouldn't say we. Paige don't work with me anymore. But yeah, she worked with me a little bit. Let's see. They come and go. Yep, Tony. There's a minivan. It's so far, I've only owned this, I don't know, 8 months. I think I got a hold of you back when I was going to buy the guy's phone number and stuff. And I ended up getting a phone number. his van, trailer. I don't know. I paid $8,000 for it, and the van, my future son-in-law, he said the van itself was worth $6,000. So I thought I did good. I don't know, whatever this one is, it has like the oversized brakes and all that crap. It's like a commercial vehicle, and they know it when you go to insure it. They ask you if you're running it for business. It is cold. What are you laughing for? I've been in cold all day. It was up there in Michigan in that daggone snow. Oh yeah, here, I can turn you around and show you all the snow we got. There you go. Look at all that snow out there on the road. Nada. Nothing. Ugh. No snow in the yard. No snow. Don't like snow anymore. I'll take snow on Christmas. I hate the cold. That's why I like going to Florida. My plan is to go to Florida. I don't know what I'm going to do now that Paige left me. I don't know if I'm just going to close this up, run this 6 months here and 6 months Florida. I don't know. This is great entertainment. Isn't it though, Dave? Let's see if I can put you to sleep. I don't know. I'm not going to be on here that long because I'm freezing. Oh, it helps if you turn on the heat. Turn the screen around. It's getting a little better. Let's see. I'm looking at selling a Kia. Chevy. I'd get the Ford Ranger. Ford effing Ranger. I used to have a 1992 Ranger. Excuse me. 1992 Ranger. It was a 4-cylinder that had 8 spark plugs. Best running Ranger I ever had. Yeah, good luck. Cars, trucks, hard to find. I wouldn't even know how to pop out of this now and put somebody in. But it said, the instructions said, send a link, and anybody that can accept a link can be on there. Something like that. Don't quote me for word. That's something. That's right. No snow, no icy roads. The roads were crappy until I got to, I would say, Fremont, Angola area, which is just right across the Indiana-Michigan line. Then they got better, and I was able to drive 70 again. But leaving Battle Creek on 94, right when I got on 94, there was a guy in the ditch, and I went up another mile, and at the on-ramp there, somebody had went off onto the on-ramp and flipped over upside down, and the cops were just getting there. So that one was kind of crazy. So I slowed way down then. But yeah, it's great not having any snow, but it's still freaking cold. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. 6 months here, 6 months there, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't want to lose all that business. I'd rather have you come and help me in Fort Wayne, Dave. You could come to Fort Wayne and do my Fort Wayne like November through November, December, January, February, March, like March, and then I'll switch you. I can handle the heat. It gets freaking hot down there. When I was in Texas, it was 2 shirts every day. You took 2 shirts and you were changing them every 10 minutes. Ford Rangers are a great truck. The older ones. Yes. Rich B. Anything 10 years. The cold months, correct. All the cold months. Maybe no snow is better than snow. You know, it's actually warmer with snow. Definitely warmer with snow. Speaking of, I got no wonder it's on my feet. Let's see. Rich B. That's a dry. Yes. Was a dry. Well, I was in Tyler, Texas, and we had 100% humidity. But when you went to the shade, it definitely felt different than it does here in Indiana when you go to the shade. When you go to the shade here in Indiana, you still can't breathe. There you can breathe. Evan. Yeah. Yeah. It was windy today. Ugh. Windy last night. It was windy last night when I got in my hot tub. It was cold until I got in the hot tub. Yeah, that's something too. Being a garage door guy, make sure you invest in a massage chair and a hot tub, because you'll need them. And a Surewinder. That's right. Big guy put sunscreen on. My friend from Texas, he texted me today. It's 72 there. I didn't text him back for quite a while. He rubs it in every winter. Anyway, I do. 8 o'clock tomorrow morning. Yeah, what's everybody doing tomorrow? I got 2 operators and I can't remember. I got one at noon. I can't remember. No jobs this week yet. I still have a door sitting back on the trailer that needs to go in. Norman, Oklahoma. What about you, Dave? You have anything lined up this week? Rich, you got anything lined up? I know I got to go collect on a job. I did Thursday and Friday, or Wednesday and Friday. No. When was Thanksgiving? Thursday. Yeah, so Wednesday and Friday I put. Oh, Dave, I got one for you. The Clopay, I didn't realize it, but Clopay makes a R18. I installed 2 doors last week. They were R18, 2-inch thick Clopay. Let's see what's Dave got here. Next door account. Hey Dave, did you get a next door sticker? They sent me a sticker, said I was like, everybody put me on next door. I don't even know what next door is. But I got a sticker in the mail. They said I'm like their #1 whatever. I got to put it on my van yet. And I've heard of that, next door. Tony. Well, tomorrow morning, I live in Fort Wayne. I'm going down to Decatur. Decatur's my old hometown. Had a guy call me. I installed a LiftMaster in 2010, and the motherboard's acting up, so we're going to change it out. And I'm going to put another LiftMaster up there, but then where his smaller garage part where his nice car sits, he's going to get one of those Costco openers. And I sold them both for $1,000. I thought that was a pretty good deal. An 8365 0-267. Is that right? 267. It has a keypad, 2 remotes. And then they got that Chamberlain belt driven with battery backup for $1,000. And the job is 30 minutes away. And then I got to come back. I have to be back in Fort Wayne by noon. So I plan to be there by 8, knock those 2 out, and be back up here by noon to hit my 12 o'clock appointment. Let's see. I don't believe R18, yeah, R18. They were heavy. And the nice thing, I think I made a video on it when I was unloading. I got all his hardware. He had, how was it? He got these doors, ordered them in. They were all dented up. They took the doors back, left all the hardware for 2 doors. Then they sent him 2 new doors in hardware. So, and I mean, they were the wood grain doors, so I got all the hinges. I'm talking the outside deco hinges and handles for 2 doors, actually 4 doors, because he didn't want those on there. I got a couple $100 in material. It was great. It's a great deal for me, anyways. I converted them. They were easy set, and I just converted them, charged them $350 for the conversion. Made out like a bandit. He owes me $200 yet. I gotta go collect it tomorrow. That's another thing I gotta do. But yeah, R18. They were nice. They were nice doors. Nice doors. But again, Clopay, the track was flimsy. It wasn't Invicta, that heavy grade track. It's still that you can sit there and turn the track. I hate that when you got a nice angle on there and then you can still work the track. Let's see. All right. I only got 5 people watching and 6 likes. Gotta like that. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Let's see, now we can be friends. You got a sticker. Oh, now we can't be friends. I did. I should. Well, I can't go in and get it. It's on my dresser. My wife, she wouldn't be happy. She already ran me out of the house. Damn, I must talk loud. Home Depot still has a good deal. Oh, do they? The operator? Evan, you sent me that picture of that operator, and I told you that's what we have down here. It's not. We don't have the camera on it. It's $4.99 for a Chamberlain battery backup jack shaft opener. I know it's $4.99 at Lowe's. Probably the same price at Menards. I think Chamberlain hates cameras. That's why we get keypads. You can't? You know, there's probably something else to that. I got a buttload of them. If you want to buy some, I can ship them to you. But a lot of times I don't hang them. Around at least the south side of Fort Wayne, they never want them out there. They're afraid somebody's going to get in or something. Let's see. Evan, Dave, Evan. Stuff in the box stores. Here it is. Yeah, it's flimsy. I'm telling you, Invicta service spring, Invicta door, mwah, super thick. I mean, you know how you can take, you know how when you set that first panel in, if you don't have track up there and you kind of go, you know, the wind might blow it in, you're standing there and you catch it, and it kind of does that. The panel, you'll have it holding up here, but the other end will be laying over like this. Invicta don't do that. On a pan door, that is. On a pan door. It's stiff. They don't even need struts. They're so strong. I'm just kidding, but they are strong. It's a huge difference from Clopay. I hate that I get the Home Depot Facebook ad showing the units with 3 button remotes. Keep that when I click on it. Yeah, one button, one remote, and no keypad. Yeah, that's usually how they come. On the cheaper ones anyways. Yes, $179 belt. That's a pretty good deal. You know, I'm back, I think I'm down to about half a pallet of those Costco ones. Let's see here. 179, it's a hell of a deal. And that, Rich, that's the 2 remotes, right? Plus keypad. That's kind of like what I got from Costco. No, you won't have to pay that. Your customer will, Rich. pass that on. That's something you just pass that on. That's a pass on, Rich. You just keep passing it on. Pass it on down the line. Pass it on down. You don't pay it, the next guy pays. Isn't that how it works? Oh, that's impressive. I'm serious, Dave. They're strong. They're strong. Hey, Dave, you said you were going to be in my area. Where are you going to be at, by the way? Curious. Gabe says, Tony, how far will I travel before I charge more? Well, I don't know. If I'm traveling, I'm charging. All my jobs, seriously, I can be pretty much anywhere in Fort Wayne in 20 minutes. So I really don't go, it's nothing, half hour is about, I mean, I've went farther. I'll go up to Coldwater, Michigan, which that's an hour. That's an hour. That's pushing it. I've went over to Columbia City, that's 45 minutes. That's over there where the Safeway door is built. That's 45 minutes away. I've been over there. I don't go over there a lot, but I will go. So I would say anything within an hour of me, I don't charge more. Believe it or not. I don't charge, we'll say a trip charge. But now if I'm traveling an hour and a half, which I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do it. Yeah, I'm charging you. Well, I can't say that. I've went to Texas before to do doors. I flew to Texas. But they paid good. So, yeah. I would say you get me to an hour and I'm gonna charge you anything past an hour. But I will say that if I traveled that hour, the parts are probably going to cost a little bit more. I just try to hide it in how I write it up, Unless they quoted me over the, I gave them a quote over the phone, and then they said, "Oh yeah, I'm in Columbia City," and it's like, shoot. But yeah, normally I'll pad it in maybe parts or something if I feel I, drove a little far or something. I try not to put trip charge down. Here, I'm telling you, here it's hard. I had a guy call me today when I was going up to Michigan on a spring job, and I told him, send me pictures. He didn't know why his door wasn't open. I said, send me a picture and I can tell you. I said, otherwise I can be there tonight, 7 o'clock, $210. He sent me a picture. It was a broken spring. I said, you got a broken spring? I said, it's $210. One spring. It was a one spring door. $210. He never called me back. Now, come on. $210 for one spring. And while I'm there, I service the door. I go through and oil everything up, grease the rail, grease the gear and the operator. That's all included in the $210. And they don't even, but yet Precision can go and do the same job for $420. I don't understand it. One spring, what the heck? So travel, I try not to travel. If I'm traveling, normally it's a friend. I try to stay close to home. Evan, that 250 for the Chamberlain, is that the one remote or two remotes? That actually 250 is not bad. I pay for my my 8365 0267. That comes with two remotes plus the keypad. I pay $255, and I have to buy a pallet of them to get it at that price. So that's not bad, 250 bucks. If it comes with, you know, the two remotes anyways. You can't get the keypad, you said, so that's weird. Wonder what that is, why they can't. 250. That's not bad, 250 bucks. Oh, true. I guess we get them, yeah, big box store. Yeah, they're like 149, 179. Yeah. Let's see here. I will try to look up where Indiana. Yeah. Hey, what'd you guys think about Biden? Did you hear about that? Pardon his son? If Trump did that, he'd be in trouble. Sorry, Tony. What was the worst job? Lost money on the worst job. Well, boy, you know, usually the jobs I lose money on are like a door sell and I didn't get a signature or something like that. You know, they bought a door from me already, went through all the rigmarole, so then they buy the second door and then they don't want the second door. So there, that's that, you know, 1,200 bucks there. But usually if I do the job, people will pay me. I think I have two jobs out there right now that, you know, that are unpaid or they paid half, and you know, I just kind of, you know, I'm sorry, but I don't chase them down. If it's only 100 or 102, 200 bucks, I don't chase people down. Just let it go. They must need it more than me. But I try to be very careful on losing money. I like to be profitable. So I don't have too many, you know, like that I lost money on. I've got them where I've gotten hurt. You know, I broke a thumb, had my hand go through the ceiling on the winding bar, the center bracket let go while the customer was standing there, and it was like game over. I mean, I was pulling my hand out of the ceiling, wondering what just happened. Luckily, it just busted a couple, you know, busted the skin open a little bit. Nothing major, no broken bones through that one. And that was pretty amazing because I'd already wound one spring and I was winding the second spring and almost had it all the way wound up and the center bracket let go. So all the energy came to me. It was game over. I mean, quicker than shit. I've had close calls like that, but no, No money loss, no big money loss. I'd go, it's like this. I used to hang doors in Texas, and we carried a gun, and there was times that we went with our guns showing on our side to go collect money or take the door back. Just the way it is. And here in Indiana, you have the right to go take your door back. Just like I used to side homes, same thing. If they didn't pay for their siding, you could go take the siding right off their house. Let's see. Yeah, I've learned by other jobs. I lost money on siding and stuff, but not in garage doors. Not too bad. Just ones that it was my fault. I didn't get a signature, or all that stuff you talk about. Let's see. You want an opener for $150 in Canada? You get a Skylink. I don't even know what Skylink is. I've never seen those. It must be junk. Must be like the Extreme. I hate those Extreme. They're junk. Have you ever lost down the road? No, I lost. This is funny. I had a door panel. I worked for a different company, and it was an Amish house I was going to. They had called. I was running behind. Windier snot out that day, and I was hauling butt down the road, and it was a glass panel, one panel, and that thing, because when I looped over and tied it, I just tied it to the one bar on the end here, and that thing flipped over and met right at the side of my window and smacked and broke all the windows as I was turning the corner right by their house. So yeah, that was a big screw up there. That was, now I'll throw the rope over and I'll loop it over something and bring it back so it's tied down. The panel's not going to flip over the side anymore. So yeah, I've did something like that. I had a customer call me out on a 12 by 14 commercial door, wanted me to take a look at it, didn't tell me what was wrong with it, and they had taken the bolts for the back hanging out, and I threw the door up. The door went up and came back down, and the top stayed up top, and it was inside out. I had to pull that damn thing. I had to pull every panel down, redo the whole door, stack it all back in. Like a 20-minute job turned into like a 6-hour job. It was crazy. That was when I was younger. I try not to mess with commercial stuff anymore. Although I got a couple 10 by 10s I got to hang some operators on this week yet. Stuff like that. I had right up here over by IPFW, or Purdue, it's Purdue now, Purdue University, made a turn, and I had a bunch of metal on top of my truck, and my strut, or I was going to make the turn, the light turn, and my strut shot out, went clear across the intersection, right underneath the car that was in front of me. That's pretty embarrassing when you got to get out, go get the strut. Yeah, had stuff like that happen, but never hurt anybody or anything like that. No major, just the one door panel, no doors. that I can recall. Now, I have been stacking in a door before on a windy day and was doing the top panel and it slipped outside and I was hanging from the inside trying to bring it back in. Had that happen, I was able to get it back in. That again, I was younger back then. I would have dropped it today. But I try, from past jobs I've had, I try to have very little waste, very little mistakes. When I do screw up, it's my fault because I didn't get a signature usually. And it's usually because I've already done business with them. And then I just kind of drop the ball. That's when I lose money. When I start trusting people. Well, Rich, you know what? We could do this again tomorrow, Rich. And you could tell us that story. I'll put you on this live with me. Oh, I could have done Tanner. Hey, Tanner. I could have called Tanner. Damn it. Hey, Tanner. Are you afraid to be on the video? I tried to get Rich B on it. I tried to get Dave on it. Nobody wanted to be on it with me today. Let's see. Colorado or a freaking Ford. That's right. A freaking Ford Ranger. Freaking Ford Ranger. Love my Rangers. Yeah. You can get you a two-wheel drive Ford effing Ranger. It would be like Tanner's, what is that, Power Stroke or whatever. I seen a Ford Ranger pulling a big like yacht one time on the internet, of course. Was it real? I don't know. Oh, Rich B. Yeah, Rich, if you want to tell that story, I can end this live and I can invite you to another one. All you need to do is tell me yes or no. Let's see what's Tanner say. Yes, sir. Just got home, get the truck, and everything ready for the week. Damn. Oh, you're making me hurt, Tanner. Those are big doors. Oh. I hope you don't tell your employees what they're doing day to day. If I seen that at 26 by 18, oh man. For a Monday or a Tuesday, oh Tuesday, it says right here, Tuesday. Oh, that would suck. Hey Dave, have you ever lost a door going down the road? Slip, lip, door, shiplap, doors. Oh, you ain't a kidding. That, in matter of fact, Dave, that's what it was. It was shiplap. You know, matter of fact, I don't see those anymore. I rarely see a shiplap. Let's see, yes sir, the door. Yep, I got this loaded up. Loaded up for tomorrow, ready to go. We're gotta be down to Decatur, or we. I keep saying we. Yeah, I wish it was we. Let's see, Richby. Witness protection program. Whatever. Oh, shit. That's funny. Woo! I'm cooking in here. Shit. Man, I forgot that was on. Whew. Yeah, it's hot in here now. Could shut this off. Let's see. Read some of these. Witness protection. Let's see. Tanner. I have lots. Extension. Yeah. 1 year when I was with a company, 2010, I go to find it. I'm sorry, Tanner. I'm so I wasn't trying to make fun. I wasn't. I just think a Ranger is a badass truck. Oops. You're probably this stocky. I could just see you're probably just some big got fingers twice the size of mine, probably that big around, just big farm boy. Yeah, I don't want to piss you off, Tanner. If you're lifting those 26 by 18, that just gives me a hernia thinking about it. Let's see where I lost my spot. Oh yeah, fighting words right there. Oh, power stroke here. Oh. Oh. What is it that you drive? I don't remember. Dave always talks about it. I'm a Ford guy. I just like my Fords. Although I am driving a Dodge. This is my first, other than my 1950 in there, this is the first non-Ford I've had in probably 10 to 15 years. Let's see. Oh, I'm all caught up. The only time. Yeah. Like I said, I try to stay away from commercial. I'm getting too old for that stuff. You have a Honda. That's my wife's. My wife, me and my wife, we've only been together 7 years. That was her car before I met her. I'm talking my vehicles. Oh, you know what? I lied to you guys. I'm sorry. I lied. I have a PT Cruiser down in Florida. That is my vehicle. I bought that one 3 years ago. So that would have been the first one. Yeah, we're going to be getting rid of that Honda, by the way. It needs a timing belt. It makes a rattle every time she fires it up. It's been a good car, though. Faster than snot. For a little CRV. Dream toy truck. Yeah. Yep. At a 92. 92, 4-cylinder, had 8 spark plugs. It's the best running Ranger I ever had. I had a guy come down my driveway and said I was in a test program with that engine, because he asked me, he says, is that engine a 2.3 or 8? I can't remember. I said, it is. He says, does it have 8 plugs in it? I said, it does. He said, that motor, he said, the truck's going to fall apart before the motor does. And I ended up selling the truck years and years later. It was a great truck. Great truck. Oh, yeah, man. That's right. How do I... You really want to know? How do I do my invoicing? I am so old school. It ain't even funny. Right here. Right there. Right there. I just write it. I handwrite it all. Handwrite it. You know what, Dave? I have QuickBooks in there. And it's not even set up. I don't know how to do it. I'm not a computer person. I don't know computers. I figured Paige would help me out with that, but she didn't get very far with it. So yeah, all my stuff is my tax guy, he says I have the biggest file when I come in, because I got all kinds of papers. But no, I handwrite everything. It's a very poor system, but it works for me. Like right here, this is how poor of a system it is. If you look real close here, this has a crease in it. This guy just paid his bill. If they don't pay, I fold it over. That's how I go. That's how I roll. And then I call them if they don't pay. Usually, most people pay. I don't have a lot of problems. I really don't. I'm not as big. I'm a one-man show. I have 3 trucks. I could be a three crew, 3 guys, 3 dudes, but maybe someday. I don't know. Just not right now. Keeps me busy. But yeah, I'm old school, Dave. I don't have no secretary. Nobody helps me, and I know nothing about computers, and I don't want to pay for nothing when I can just write it all down. Yeah, Tanner, I can tell you everything. Everything's right here. Everything's right here. What I pay. I mean, I can't tell you what I paid for stuff. I mean, some of it I can, but I'll have to go pull the file out, or it's right here. A lot of my shit's right here. I put all my receipts up there. Like when I go over I have a place I can drive to and pick up stuff. So a lot of stuff, goes right there. But yeah, I'm more like a shoebox business, I guess you'd call it. Tax man would call it. Yeah, no, I deal with everything. I deal with the customers. Yeah, it's all me. I wish. I don't know. I can't. My problem is, to be honest, I have a hard time trusting somebody. Paige was great because, she's an offspring of me. She's like me. She does work like me. She's thorough. People today, oh my gosh. I've trained oh my gosh, I don't even know. With the last company I worked for, I trained in 5 years. I think I trained 15 guys. The thing is, nobody ever stays around, or they do shitty work. We had to fire one guy because he wouldn't oil the door. The most easiest thing, you have to oil a door. That's half the problem. So yeah, I can't. I don't know. I'd have a hard time hiring somebody. Paige was easy. I knew what kind of work she did. Let's see. The shoebox, that's right. But I'll tell you what, this shoebox, we make a lot of money. A lot of money. A lot more than I did when I worked for somebody. We'll say that. Every year we have almost doubled. And it's only getting better. It's better and better. My customers, for some reason, love me. I don't know why, and they tell me that. And they tell their friends that. That's what I hear all the time. Let's see. I have a wife. Yeah, I have a wife too, but she's an engineer, and she don't want no part of garage doors. She wants nothing to do with nothing. Excuse me. Thought my daughter would. Can we get a picture? You know, that's funny, Dave. You say that. You know, I wanted her to go to work for another garage door company, just, you know, to get a little more experience and just to see what it's like working for somebody else. Well, she went to work for a water restoration company. It's all guys, you know, she's the only female. But yeah, they had to go into work like what was it? Saturday night at 8 o'clock over here at the college. They had 2 floors flood in the college, so they have to go in there and dry it all out. And she was up till like 3 in the morning, and then had to go back in at 8 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. Or I think it was Friday night, so it had been Saturday. Had to go back in on Saturday morning at 8 o'clock. I was like, what? And I never worked her that hard. She never went out at night. She worked 8 to 5. But yeah, I don't know. Kind of bummed because she was trained. She was good. I could go to Florida and let her go. But yeah, it was a bummer. Yeah. 3 years she was good to go, and yeah, now I have nobody. It's all me again. I can't even turn a computer. I can barely send email. I do a better job from my phone than a computer. I can send email from a phone. I can send text, you know, stuff like that. I tell you what, why it starts doing it. Computer, it's a game changer. I would, you know, it'd be nice. It'd be nice to have that, to just not have to write these out anymore. Oh, I hate doing that. But I don't know. I just, it's all me. So not only do I have to learn the garage doors, I got to know the business in. I don't want to know all that. I was hoping Paige would stay on, and I'm 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 getting close to the exiting. You know, I mean, not that I'm gonna quit working, but I wanted to let her take it over, and I just draw a check. Let's see here. It's always easier to train someone than, yeah, true that, Rich. That's true, Dave. They don't stay around. I mean, let's see. Well, Teresa, my wife, she's got 3 boys, and 2 of them, I've had 2 of them have worked with me. Not full time, not just help me, and I just can't get anybody enthused, and get whatever the word is. I can't get them into it. I love the freedom. When I started this stuff, I love the freedom when I could go out, get in a truck, go to the job, chit chat with the customer. They offer me coffee, have a cup of coffee while I'm working, move on to the next one. It was great. Freedom. But I don't know. Like Dave said, white man don't want to work. And I believe that. There's some of them don't want to work. Or maybe that's not it. Maybe that's not it. Maybe they want to work, maybe. I don't know. But they don't take pride in their work. How about that? People don't take pride in their work. I mean, there's stuff, I have to fix it because there's no way I could leave it that way. There's no way. Let's see here. I gotta get a drink. Dry. And it's all spelled up. Oh yeah, I know. My buddy has a chemical company down in Texas, and he tells me, "Oh, I can get you hooked up." Blah 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 blah. Well, I'm an idiot when it comes to computers. Take me like Tanner. Take me 10 minutes to turn it on, and if it don't work right, I think there's something wrong with it. Who knows? Nailed it on the head. Actually, worry more about if they tell it they have done doors. Go. The greenhorn every time. Yeah. I don't know. I just want to go getter. I want to find me a go getter. They don't have to know nothing about doors. What's her number? You gotta watch my girls. They scare me sometimes. My oldest one, she talks like a sailor. You'd think she was a sailor. Let's see. Rich, you're right about bad habits. Yes, true. Bad habits. Yeah, that's hard to break, Rich. Tanner, Tony, you can go out and come help. 30-foot. I ever tell you I've had 2 hernias. I try not to lift too much weight anymore. if you can't tell, I got like the hoist to pull the operator up. I'm on easy street right now. 30 foot door. That reminds me, Texas. When I was in Texas, their common doors were 20 by 8 and 10 by 8. That's what you'd see in a house, a 20 by 8 and a 10 by 8. Around here, it's a 16 by 7 and a 9 by 7. Couldn't imagine a 30 footer. What is that, an airplane door, Tanner? We put one of those in about 4 years ago. Like 4 of us. It took us to pick that baby up. Yeah, everyone just wants to be YouTube. Yeah, that's right. We want to be like Dave. Be like Dave. Other than Tony's Garage Door, not Affordable Gate Doors. It's Tony's Garage Door Service, LLC. I can't go by my shop and sit by my door because I'll lose internet probably. Plus the wife's sleeping. I'll drive right by her window, and that wouldn't be good. Let's see. My buddy once told me, yeah, well, that's what I did. That's, it's funny you say that. In my career, I've worked for three different door companies, 2 here in Indiana and 1 in Texas. And I got a funny story. It was actually the door I did Wednesday and Friday on that Clopay door. So I'm over there working. I put first door in on Wednesday. I'm back there on Friday after the holiday, and I'm putting the second door in. And I walk over to his keypad, and lo and behold, there's a business card by the keypad, by the wall button. Not the keypad, the wall button. And it's the company I used to work for. And I told the gentleman, I said, "Oh," I said, "you had so-and-so here." And he says, "Yeah." He says, I told him, I said, "I used to work for them." I said, "I just left them about 3 years ago." He says, "Oh." He says, "I got a funny story." And he'd tell you, he says, I've done work for them. I've done work with them for years. I've had them out here 2 or 3 times in my house. He said, "I called 3 months ago on this project. I started this door project 3 months ago, and I called this company, and I called him up, and he goes, I'm a salesman." He says, "I treat all my customers like they're a friend, as do when I talk to somebody, I treat them as a friend." He says, "So I called this guy, my old boss, calls him up and says, 'Hey, I got these 2 doors. I want to replace my doors.'" My old boss says, "You know what size they are?" He says, "No, I don't know what size they are." He says, "On the ends, I can't make out what the sticker says." He says, "I don't know what kind they are." He says, "I don't know what size they are." He said, "So what you're telling me is you don't know what you have." He says, "Yeah." He said, I guess that's what I'm telling you. I guess that's what I'm telling you. I don't know what I have." He says, "Well, until you do, give me a call back when you do." I was like, "What? which I told him, it don't surprise me because that's the whole reason I quit, because every time I went to a job, I was constantly apologizing for him. Super nice guy to me, but he's super not nice to his customers. Very rude. It's one thing you always want to do in business. You want to treat your customer as a friend. It really helps. You go a lot farther. But I found that very interesting. My old boss would say something like that, and I mean, I covered for him many a times. But hey, when you do that, and he told me, he said, I wanted to tell him, when I do figure it out, you'll be the last person I tell. I got a kick out of that. That was pretty good. I said, well, hey, I'll tell you what, before I leave here, I'll replace that business card with mine. He says, you're damn right you will. So that was my good story of the week. That made me feel pretty good. Get another job from somebody. Take another one from another company. Very true, Dave. Kicker the door through and around. Here, all the doors perhaps taken, so if you want to go out on your own. Yeah, my old boss, he found one of my business card, or not my business card, but one of my business signs along the road in my old hometown. And I remember him telling me when I got back to work that day, he says, hey, if you want to work here, you got to pull your sign. I said, you sure you want to do that, sir? He says, yep. Well, I no longer work for him. Let's see here. I got to read some of this. Let's see. Everyone wants to be. Yep. Everybody wants to be a chef. Chief. Everybody wants to be an Indian. That's true. That is true. Watching the video today. Change through my video game. Young man playing video game. Because I know. Yeah, that's true. It goes, what's that? It's good to king, but the crown is heavy. True. That is true. That is true. It's like you're always wearing it, that's for sure. Always carrying it. Even when I was driving on those crappy roads up in Michigan today, I had customers calling me. See, Tanner, yeah, Rich, but once more, then find out that the ground is heavy, they will give up, or find out ends up working 100 hours a week quick. Yeah, it's no kidding. I do work a lot more now. I work a lot more, but I kind of pick and choose what I do. That's what's nice. Yeah, I wish I could find me a couple Indians. I told my granddaughter, I have a 14-year-old granddaughter, I told her to get ready. I said, Paige left me. I said, you're going to be my new door lady. She didn't like that too well. Dave, did you see that picture of the drill? Oh, yeah, I did. I did, Tanner. That's a 20 volt. Say the one I have, it's corded. I have to strap a cord down to it. And I paid, I think, $300 for that drill. Maybe $350. You should see my video from the start. I put the Brute Winder up against the Sure Winder. You should see the difference in them. It's a huge difference. I couldn't imagine carrying that Brute Winder all day like I do the other one. That's so much heavier. I bet it's got 10 pounds on the Sure Winder, that Brute Winder. Let's see, the first 10 minutes are the most important with customers. Yeah. You know, I kind of like my customers to hang out in the garage with me. I like to shoot the shit. I just feed them full as much information as I can when they're out there. And they love it. You know, little helpful things, you know, a little Vaseline or something, some petroleum jelly on the bottom seal to keep it from, you know, freezing to the floor or whatever. Just lubing it, where to lube it. They love stuff like that. Tanner, that drill, it is a monster for sure. How big a battery do you run on that, Tanner? Is it 5 amp, 6 amp? Hell yeah, beats using the bars. Fuck yeah. I only use the bars when I have to, which is rare. Dave, did you see the beginning of the video, Dave? Where the Brute and Sure Winder were laying beside each other on the floor? That's right. Let's make it 10. Really? How do you tell? Oh, yeah. I only show 8. Somebody must have retracted one. It's hard to find people that care about any. You know, I tell you what, when I whip out that Sure Winder and the guys are out there, they're amazed with that tool. They're like, you know, guys used to do that with they would have like 2 bars, and I pull them out. I've got them in my box too. So yeah, these right here, that's the antique. I'm the antique now. That's why I can't use these. It's hard to find people that care about this. Yep, these days, true. We'll go back and check out the beginning. Yeah, check it out. That Brute Winder is like double the size of it. Double the size of the Sure Winder. I could probably go back in there. She's got to be asleep by now. I could walk back in there. They're still sitting. They're not out, but I could dig them out real quick. Let's see, what do we got? Yeah, okay. Yep. Tony, did you ever have any shoulder? No, but pain, yes. What? Well, I'll tell you what, how I found the Sure Winder was I was working for this other company, you know, the last company I worked for. I was having a lot of, you know, my shoulders every night hurt, my neck on, you know, all around my neck. I just felt felt like I don't know, like I was a big bodybuilder and I wasn't, you know. I just hurt. I was always tight. And I went home one night and I said, there's got to be something out there, because I couldn't. I was like, I don't know if I could keep doing this. I hurt every day and it was bad. You know, I'd go to a masseuse. I used to go to a masseuse once a month and get massage, you know. Uh, but yeah, I came home one night, got on the internet, found the Surewinder, went back, told my boss, I said, hey, I'm going to buy one of these. Or is it okay if I bring it on and use it, you know? And he says, I'll tell you what, Tony, he says, I'll just buy one for the company. So he bought one, I bought one, and I've never turned back. And I bought, like Dave, you said something about buying them offline. Look at Marketplace on Facebook. That's where I got my Brute Winder. The Brute Winder, I didn't know it was a Brute Winder. I thought it was a Surewinder. I bought that thing for $400 offline. And that's a $1,400 tool. It was like brand new. You could tell. Hardly had been used. So I got a steal on that one. And then I've actually bought two off the Marketplace. I bought a Surewinder 2 off of there. Off of some kid had one. I think I paid $400 to $500 for it. But yeah, I have 3 of them. I have two Resis and 1 Brute. I love them. I got one for each vehicle is what I did. I'm all about having tools and having the right tools for the job. That's what I'm about. But yeah, pain was terrible. Now, you know, Dave, I have no pain. No pain. Yeah, it's great. It's great. That tool, I've been using that tool for over 5 years. Well over 5 years. I've been using that tool probably 7 years. I'm guessing. Yeah. 5 to 7 years anyways. But it's changed my life, that's for sure. That's for sure. I think it's a flex volt. Oh, a 60 volt, 6 amp? Yeah. Yeah. That's a monster battery. Shit, you probably had 150 in the battery. 200. Damn. That was my thing. It was like, man, I didn't want to spend all that money on that drill. So I just bought the one with the cord. Those big drills just wind those big springs, no problem. See, I have been doing commercial doors most of my career, so it didn't bother me much until I hit about 30, yeah. Well, when I was in Texas, Texas was, I called it, we do 3 doors and 3 operators a day, me and another guy. We had 4 trucks. We all did 3 doors and 3 operators a day. And then on Friday was 4-door, fuck you Friday. I'm losing you guys. Let me go pull over by the house. Let's see if I can move this thing. I've been doing, yeah, I've already read that one. Maybe I need to go see Tanner with those monster springs. Oh no. I hate to say it, Dave, but the spring turner takes too long to set up. It looks like it takes way too long. you're a matter of seconds throwing that Surewinder or Brute Winder on. Watch out, sitting in the trash cans. Ooh. I'll go and pull up here. We'll go see the. I'll get them back out here real quick. All right, let's see. Get my Coke. All right. Maybe. Oh. Yeah, 2,200. Jeez. Yeah, for the winder setup. Yeah, I believe that. I believe that because the Brute Winder, I believe, is $1,400, $1,300 or $1,400 new. Let's see, turn around. One of my old signs. Okay, I gotta be quiet. All right, hang on one second. Let me set you guys over here. Dig it out real quick. Man, there's a monster. Big as my head. That big. Just like that. There's one. That's the Brute Winder. That's my baby. That's the Surewinder. Jesus. Look at that. That's big. That's a monster. Just turn, put your drill on there. So I always put 30 quarter turns on my 7-foot spring. So I'll put 2 on by hand. I stick this in there, put that on there, and away I go. Put 28 in it. Then you have to, can only open it full rotation. But oh, that's heavy. That's a monster. Oh, Dave, you're all about cases. Oh, what happened? Same size case. All right, let's see. Whew. Man, that brute winder, that's a heavy monster. I mean, it's heavier than the Surewinder. It's not really that heavy. You know, Dave, now that you say that, when I did get that brute winder, when I got it here, you know, of course, as soon as I got it here, I cleaned it up, opened up the case. It was stolen. There was broken glass in the case for sure. I'm assuming that, or it was in a wreck or something, but I doubt that. Come from Terre Haute, Indiana. That's like meth head capital. Just saying. Beat some kid down around. No. No. I can't run. I got bad knees. The kid would have beat me down. Then ran away from me. Really? There's a state program. Nice. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, you do have my address. That's right. I think the thrill was about 500. Yeah, I believe that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. 9 amp. Damn. There's some big batteries. Yeah. Oh, that's right. The hand crank. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, Mama, it's just me. Let's go see if I got a hand crank over here. Let me see. Hand crank. That's too funny. Oh, shit. You got Christmas boxes. I'm stuck. You like that hand crank? That's too funny, Dave. Yeah, when the grid goes down. Well, when the grid goes down, get out my solar generator. That's right. That's right. You know, You could probably put a ratchet on the end of that and probably defeat the purpose, but wasn't it? That was the cutest thing ever. I love that thing. That's like my baby. That's my baby. It makes me the most money of all my tools. What? What, Dave? What, Mama Kitty? What? I'm not doing anything to you, kitty. I gotta get this baby back out so Dave can see it one more time. How cute that thing is. That's the Surewinder there. Look how pretty that is, Dave. This little guy, you can clip it right on your side, carry it around. But like, you know. Oh, it's off. Oh, it's on the spring. Oh, I'm winding already. Quick. You need one of these, Dave. Pretty. Makes me, I want to do cart. Twirl it around. I cracked myself up. Yeah, I don't understand. They both come in the same size of case. Don't know which one's which until you open it up. But it comes with a nice black case. Got some foam in there. Carry your windy bars with it. Carry your C-clamp vice grips with it. Can you do that, Dave? Just kidding. Just messing with you. Let's see. I'm trying. Let's see. All I need is Tony's keypad number. Oh. Well, I can tell you this. You can't hit my enter button twice and get in if it's cracked. Because I changed that. Oh. And that door over there is unlocked, Dave. You can slide in that side door. But I got cameras. And then I got a Dan Wesson inside. 357. No. What is that anyway? Shoots a 38 and I don't even remember. But it put a big hole. So just tell me you're Dave and I won't shoot. Be cool as Tanner. That's right, Dave. That's all you need. Get you a Surewinder. Be a cool guy. Be on the cool team. Get you a purple shirt. I noticed Tanner's got a nice little purple tee there. Then you'd be cool, Dave. Maybe try 5340. That's a good try, but no, that's not it. uh, 1379. Nope. Not me. I use DeWalt. DeWalt. I use DeWalt. I think there's more DeWalt. Oops. Yep. Yep. Old Yeller. Yellow Belly. Yellow Belly RB. That's funny. You know, my future son-in-law, Paige's future husband, he swears by Milwaukee. Says they got more torque. They might, but I think they're actually heavier too. Makita. Sound like my dad. My dad always liked Makita. And then, oh. Why not Ryobi? My buddy likes Ryobi. I'm not a fan of Ryobi. I think that's a DeWalt product, if I'm not mistaken. It's a nice, sure winder. Mm-hmm. My other guy, truck has a Makita. It works okay there. Razzie Crew, they've seen just over $1,000 pay tool didn't help me. Yeah, no kidding. 2 impacts. What? Damn. Should wait till Black Friday. I bought me some purple ladders. Yeah, gotta get down here. I've got 2 of them, so if you just don't take the brute winder. If you take it, take the sure winder. That's right. It's okay, guys. You can be different. You can be different. All right. I'm only showing 10 or 9. I'm not showing 10. But hey, if you're showing 10, I'll take it. Thank you. I found them at Lowe's. I was over at Lowe's. They're their doorbuster. They're only 4-footers though. That's what I like to work off of. The 4-footers. I bought me 3 of them. I thought those are those purple? Or are they blue? They kind of look purple. I had to go look at their ladders, and yeah, it was purple. Because they had a blue one in it. I don't know, my eyes must be going bad. But yeah, I got me 3 purple ones. Awesome. They were 29 bucks. 29 bucks a piece. Rated for 225 pounds. Which is plenty for me. Well, guys, I didn't think I was going to be on here this long. I have to get up early tomorrow. Got a big day. So, when I buy ladders these days, I go with the heaviest weight rated. Yeah, I've got a couple heavyweight rated, but I don't know. I've never had one break on me. And I've always had like the 225, the cheaper ones. You know, to be honest, this is a time that I upgrade my tools. I buy new tools, usually on Black Friday, um, ladders, just different stuff. But no, those 225s, I've never had any problems. And, I'll do a spring job with them, but it's all resi work, no commercial stuff. I think the yellow one I have in my truck's 350 right now that I got in there for tomorrow. Yeah, some of us do have to work, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't know. I'm one of those. I'll set my ladder on stuff and it'll be off balance. I don't know. I'm hard on my stuff. I'm very hard on my equipment, tools. I don't know why. They're made to work, I guess. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to have to get out of here. I really appreciate all the likes and you guys hanging out with me for the 128 minutes and 33 seconds we were on here. I really appreciate it. You guys have a good night, good week. Maybe we can do a live. Maybe I can get with Dave, do a live, or Rich B, or Tanner, or Evan. One of us can get together. Maybe as soon as Rich gets off of that witness protection program. The Orange Killer. Got heavy duty. 15 gauge dealer. Yeah, Dave, get that 15 gauge. I think mine's like a brad nailer or something because it's only 18, but it works great. It works great. It cost me about 300 bucks. All right, guys, I'm gonna head on out. I gotta go to the bathroom. I don't know how Dave stays on here so long. Sorry, Tony, you don't know. I'm going to be available for YouTube Live. Now, Tanner, you sound like Rich. He said the same damn thing. uh, that's funny. Diapers. All right, guys. Night. Papa Tony out. Adult size. Yeah, right. All right. Maybe I can stay. If you want a couple more, want to do a couple more, Dave, keep going. Couple more. Tanner will probably come back and get you. Night, guys. Papa Tony out. Ah, shit. Depends. There goes Rich now. Depends. Hey, whoa, Sky, where you been, Sky? Hang on. Hang on. Sky just came in. Where you been all night, Sky? We were all getting ready to head on out. Need to watch the video. You, what about you, Sky? You, you in to do a live one of these nights? Or do you have the radio face like everybody else? Add some moderators here. Sorry. Well, I got you guys on here. Let's see. Rich Beast, one. Dave, I got. Case of Tanner. Okay. Do Kevin. All right, guys. Sky, you'll have to catch us next time. Nice hearing from you. Take care. Be safe. I do live with you, guy. You do a live with us, Sky? Need to, do you, does Dave have your number, your phone number, Sky? If he does, if Dave does, tell him to give it to me and we could do a live one of these nights. All right, guys, I'm going to head on out. Papa Tony out.